The Tao Daily Tarot just around the corner. Here's your heads up. The energy, the key energy you can opt in or opt out of, chop wood. That means getting down to the business, getting down to the work. And October is going to be one of those months. It is an historic month to be sure, but you have a couple of gifts. We'll give you the details coming up in just a moment. Hello and welcome back to Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very much for being here, whether you're a first timer, long timer, or cross watcher. It's all the same. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For the first timers and the cross watchers, I'm going to do a real quick review in terms of what separates this tarot reading from other tarot readings. First of all, it's archetypal. I do 8 to 10 cards, no more, no less. 4 different decks, 8 to 10 cards, because again, this is the Tao, the basic, the simplest, the most direct. And that's the way we do it here. Alrighty? Secondly, I don't focus on predicting. I focus on singular energies. In fact, one energy every reading in particular. And the reason I do it is because it's the Tao. It's direct, it's simple. So that you finish the reading being very clear about the message for you right now. That empowers you. That gives you a better opportunity to navigate your life. And this reading is all about you. Secondly, I do the hyper shuffle, and I try to get this read within 10 minutes, maybe 11, maybe 12. It all depends on the cards, but I try to get it within 10 minutes because more is not better. You want a good, clear read that you can do every single day, because I do a brand new reading for you every single day. So 10 minutes you can fit into your busy schedule. It is all about you. The Tao Daily Tarot. Okay, I mentioned just a moment ago the hyper shuffle. How about if I show you? And there you go. There is the hyper shuffle. Let's get to the Tao Daily Tarot reading for today. Remember I said I do not predict? That is a very shaky element when you got more than 7 billion people on the planet. But you can cover energies, singular energies, and this is your energy right now. Chop wood. That is, get down to business. October opens up the door, as I've said several times in the past couple of weeks. October opens up the door to a very busy period. Historically, this is a very different page. And right now in October, you're getting down to chopping wood, getting down to business. In fact, as we read this, we just got past the new moon. Pluto has gone forward or direct. And you're going to see as the month continues on, Jupiter goes direct, and then Saturn goes direct, Mercury goes direct. We have the full moon. And in fact, those last 3 things all happen on, I think, around the 18th, 19th, 20th of the month. This is a very unusual and very busy month. It is a month to chop wood because the cosmic carousel ride is about to begin. Alrighty, so let's take a look at the energies. Energies are coming and going. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. I love it. I love it. It's fulfillment, satisfaction. It's getting what you want. Now, that may not mean necessarily dollars and cents, although, you know, if you love money, I guess it might mean that as well. It means connecting with others and yourself. Connecting on an emotional level. Somehow in your life, you are trying to plug in to an emotional outlet. Let's put it that way. And if you don't do it in the month of October, you are preparing to do so as we get farther into the year and into 2022. Because you're going on faith. I love this card. Gosh, I love this card. This and the sun just shine for me. Because with the Fool, yes, you know, he's not oblivious to the hazards, right? But he's going on faith. You know, he's casting his fate to the wind and saying, okay, I hope for the best, I wish for the best, I believe in the best, I'm going forward. And that's really one of the big messages that you have to take with you in October. And thankfully in October, the energies we're talking about chopping wood are wish fulfillment or materialization and faith. Look at all that yellow. I mean, the potential for October is phenomenal. May not feel like it, but believe me, you're laying a solid foundation for loving yourself, learning to love yourself, learning about love, what is and what is not. And again, with the Ace of Cups, I always look at this card as a question of self-love. If your cup runneth over with love for you, guess what? You can love other people. If you do not have self-love, it's impossible to connect emotionally with other people. And there are famous people around us right now who obviously don't love themselves, even though they would disagree, because they can't love other people, and you see it plainly, clearly. You can plug in. However, it isn't going to be easy. There will be a lot of stoof, as I say, stoof, around us. While the potential for this period is this, going to have to go through this. Remember, the energy is chopping wood. It's work, it's effort. Focused, but nevertheless work and effort. And there will be some level of tower power in your life. It may not impact you specifically. It may be sort of a general thing that sort of hits the whole planet. But very likely it will be you as well, and it could be giving up some of the ideas and thoughts and emotional responses that you've kind of gotten comfortable with. But there will be a bit of a transition, and that will create a tower period. We move to Judgment, and Judgment is the card of the past, the present, and the future, and boy, October kind of ties it all together. You know, it just, you're looking at the past, what it was, you're looking at the present for what it is, and you're aiming towards the future to make it something different. It will not be what it has been, won't be, but it can be better. It certainly is going to be different. How much better it can be is up to you. And that's where that Nine of Cups and the Fool come in. You got to move forward with that kind of energy. And then, of course, the other magnifier card is the Ace of Wands. It's passion, enthusiasm. You are bringing back passion and enthusiasm in your life. It may just be an attitude at first. Remember, we're talking about chopping wood in October. It's a very pivotal month. At first, it may be just like the Fool, where you're just going to have to go on faith and just believe that your life is going to get better, believe that there's going to be more positivity, more enthusiasm, but you got to get past the tower. And, of course, there's the idea of learning to love yourself, take care of yourself. Okay? And that's a foreign idea for a lot of people, really is. So I love the fact that we have the Ace of Wands here in this position. In fact, there are several cards, and talk about October being so special. You know, you do have the Nine of Cups, you have the Fool, you have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Very, very powerful. And the Judgment card kind of bringing it all together. Let's do the vice versa stuff. This is key. You have to tap in to that Fool energy, that faith, that intuition, that knowing. You have to. It's essential for you, because there are going to be times over the next several months where it just doesn't feel like it's connecting. It is. But you have to tap into your intuition to be able to do it. You have to reconnect with yourself on a love level. This is, yes, I know, the Two of Cups, right? It could be somebody else coming into your life. That's not a bad deal. But look underneath them. There is a card there, the Ace of Cups. And that's why very often I see the Two of Cups as making a choice, loving yourself or choosing not to love yourself. If you can connect with yourself, if you can love yourself, you can love other people. But you can't make that connection unless you love yourself. And there are some very famous and very rich people who think, or who people think, oh man, they must love themselves. And the fact of the matter, the way they're behaving shows they don't. Don't be like them. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. Put that enthusiasm back in your life, and you will have victory. This is the Six of Wands in reverse. So it's something that you're thinking about. It's something that you're aiming at, because what you do is you want victory in your life. You want that love. You want that passion. You want that enthusiasm. Yeah, it would be nice if your old life could come back. But when you stop and think about it, the old life wasn't really all you remember it to be. Maybe you can make it better. But October, certainly right now, you got to chop wood. You got to get down to the business. So that's the read. Very powerful read. Again, October, hugely, hugely important. And if you don't understand it or believe it now, you will as we get into 2022. Alrighty, so please like, subscribe, and share. Always remember the thumbs up. I'm getting better at it, getting better. And I appreciate you joining me every day for these quick little reads, the Tao Daily Tarot. So I do a brand new reading every day, 365 days a year. You and I can do this again tomorrow, but if we happen not to be able to connect between now and the next time you and I talk tarot together, blessings.